Last week's talks in Beijing had been seen as a positive sign, but that a deal was announced so quickly was still a surprise. 240,000 tons of what the Americans call nutritional assistance. That excludes grains that could be diverted to North Korea's military. In return, a series of concessions by Pyongyang on its nuclear program.
North Korea has agreed to implement a moratorium on long-range missile launches, nuclear tests, and nuclear activities at Yongbyon, including uranium enrichment activities. The DPRK has also agreed to the return of IAEA inspectors to verify and monitor the moratorium on uranium enrichment activities.
In a statement, the U.S. State Department said the United States still has profound concerns regarding North Korean behavior across a wide range of areas, but today's announcement reflects important, if limited, progress in addressing some of these. The question now is whether this will lead to a resumption of six-party nuclear talks. One of those parties, Japan, expressed cautious optimism.
Are we in a situation where the six-party talks will be resumed immediately? I don't think we are, but the situation surrounding the matter is improving.
Those talks involving both Koreas, the US, China, Russia and Japan first started in 2003, leading 2 years later to a joint statement promising step-for-step mutual actions that would lead to a full abandonment of North Korea's nuclear program. But agreement proved short-lived. Pyongyang carried out a nuclear test in 2006 and announced a second in 2009. The same year, it officially walked out on the talks.
We're really in a wait-and-see mode. North Korea does not have a good record of living up to agreements. There were agreements reached in 2007, 2 agreements, under which the North was to have given up its nuclear program. It did not do that. Now, there's more urgency, perhaps, in Pyongyang than before. North Korea is desperate for food. They've finally come to terms with the U.S. on food aid. The U.S. says all this food aid is going to be for children. It's going to be soy-rich and a lot of other stuff. It's not going to be rice and grain for food rations for soldiers.
It's just over 2 months since the death of longtime ruler Kim Jong-il. The fact that his son and successor appears to have followed through on talks that started last year is being viewed at least as a sign of stability and continuity in Pyongyang. But at best, it's only a first step in any improvement in relations with the wider world. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera.